Good morning, Args.
FarmSim guy, how are you today?
I am very well. How are you?
Not too bad, thank you. Something's popped up behind you though.
Yep, certainly has. We have got a new potato factory.
But the co-op or the shop have put that in, haven't they? It's not part of our farm.
That's right, they're expanding here. You'll see there's a farmer's market over there as well, which we'll go and have a look at in a minute. But we can sell different produce and different types of produce now, like seed potatoes and premium potatoes, so will be good for the bottom line.
Yeah, perfect timing with our potatoes ready to harvest as well.
I know, it's like it was supposed to happen.
Magic. Magic of FarmSim. Right, so we're in the potato field today. We're going to go grab the harvesters and topper and things like that.
Yep, we'll do that. We've got a nice little cultivator from Pleasant View Farms as well. He's been building over the last few weeks, which is very nice, so we'll have a look at that as well, because we've got those two fields that we put the slurry and digestate on last week to get ready for a new set of crops.
Yeah, so that'll keep one of us busy, whoever's not harvesting. And I see you haven't changed your number plate yet, but you've changed mine.
Yeah. Sorry. When you're setting up the map and you're waiting for stuff to happen, you do kind of get a bit bored.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it doesn't lie, does it?
No. Everybody loves FSG, right?
Everyone does love FSG. All right, let's go and let's head up to the shop and sort some stuff out, eh?
Sounds good. Morning, everyone. Yes, like I said, we've got a few new additions to the map today. The potato pack, which I know is in high demand, and Giants are taking their time approving. But we're going to run that for a little while. There's the farmer's market with the sell point for additional crop types, which is nice to have, in addition to the one we've got here. But generally, we're in a good spot. The low loader in the middle of everything though, which is a little bit annoying. I'll just move that actually. But we're going to buy a potato harvester and a topper. And we're also going to buy that little cultivator that I mentioned there from our friend at Pleasant View, who's been building that and done a really good job on it. So we'll get that into the fields and start using that as well. For now, let's just drop this here. Come back and get this. This will be handy for when we're shipping stuff. So good to leave it here, but we don't need it right at this moment. I think Args is going to get the topper and the harvester. Now, I don't know who's going to take what. I wonder if even the topper will work with his forks on. It may do. Expect it probably will. But we're just leasing these. This is quite an expensive piece of kit. $200,000. And we've only got two small fields, so it won't take us long to get them done, so no point in buying that. And there's the 20-foot cultivator from Pleasant View, looking really nice. Nice old Ford logos on that. Great bit of work by him. So we have, in fact, bought that one, I believe. So, we'll run these back to the farm, and we'll get started. Okay, that's us heading back to the farm. You can see there that Args actually has the topper on the front as well. So we're just running the harvester back. We will see you back at the farm. Right, there goes Args with the topper. We're going to let him do a few rows because the way this works is that it expands out to the sides. We probably need a couple of rows to run on without crushing the plants on the top. So we'll let him go up and down a couple of times. And then we will get started. It is a very narrow harvester, I think 3 rows maximum. So potatoes aren't quick, as a lot of you I'm sure know already. But the output is, so definitely worth doing. Right, actually what we'll do, we'll go and get the trailer. We'll go and reconfigure the trailer as well and have that ready to start unloading. So here it is. It's in the current rock configuration for the mining we were doing the other day. But now we'll put it back to its largest setting. There we go, the 18,000 litre capacity. We already had that. So it doesn't cost us too much. And by now, Ark should have cleared enough ground that we can start some harvesting. Right, we're hooked up. Let's get this unfolded. You can see it moves out slightly there to the side. Now we have to try and align this up and see how we can get on these big edges. Let's see what happens. Lower it down. Trying to use the rows as guidance. I think I'm overlapping a bit here, but I'd rather catch all the crop than not. And we have got potatoes going in. Now we did have a 95% yield bonus on these, so potentially we could be doing alright. Now one of the problems with potatoes, I think, in 22 is that the finished ground, harvested ground state looks very, very similar to the non-harvested ground state, so it's hard to see where you've been and where you haven't been. But we'll just have to manage with that, I think. Doesn't help that we've got a frustrating border here with the trees as well. So once we've got these first few rows out of the way, we'll start doing the up and downs the opposite way like Args has done there with the topper. For now, we will get ourselves lined up and we'll go again. Right, we are running. And I'll be honest, it's taken a while to set up because GPS and offsets, for me, never really work. So we're actually doing a little bit of a cheat here, where we're running a row offset. So the tractor's aligned, and we're just picking up the 3 rows next to him. And then the next run, we'll run next to him again. So it's working, but yes, a little bit frustrating. But we've only done 3 strips down the field and 3 strips along the top. We're nearly full. We're at 85% already, so definitely a huge yield in this field, which is good fun. So we'll push on, we'll keep going. Args is ready with the trailer now. So this is going to be the fun one. So if I line up to here, I should pick up these 3 rows. And it's working. Nice one. Okay. We could get through this field relatively quickly then. If we can get to the end of this row before we get full. And then Args can run the first batch down to the potato plant. Look at that, 98, 99. Wonderful. Right, let's go and line up next to him. And there we go. Args unloading nicely. Good job. Hopefully, we should get this field done relatively quickly. There is, I've got to make sure it's completely straight before you lined up. I missed a few stalks on the first run there, because I wasn't perfectly lined up. But now, looks like we've got it. Okay, we're running now. That first trailer away. Args will run that down to the store, and we will push on. So we'll see you shortly.
Went for a walk with the stars last night. Did not believe that I would end up right. Lucky endings were not something for me. I drove around all across the land,
pre-laid plans and intentions don't always go as you expect, do they?
No, it doesn't appear that way, Args. What's happened?
We can't get the conveyor to dump into the sorting machine, so it just would not unload into it at all.
But when we pulled it outside, it created these pallets, didn't it? So we think it's not the sorted, it's not the conveyor. We think it might be something to do with the sorting machine.
Yeah, possibly. So require some further investigation and analysis.
So verdict is what? Do we we'll put these pallets inside, unload what's there of the potato harvester, and then maybe stop harvesting the potatoes now and move on to the sorghum?
That's probably a good idea. We can leave those last few on the ground that haven't been done thus far.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Carry on.
Revisit next week. We'll get the mechanics out.
Do some troubleshooting.
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, frustrating, but there you go.
Yeah, that's life.
Like real life farming, isn't it?
Just a little bit. Right, I'll see you back over there.
No worries, mate. So, there we go. With just a few bits of the field left, we are going to have to park this for now, which is really frustrating. Quite enjoying that. But we will do some testing on that conveyor and the processing point. Work out what's not working quite right there and see how we can fix it. But anyway, we have 2 fields of sorghum that we need to harvest. See, Args has grabbed the combine already. So we'll head over there and give him a hand. There's Args into the sorghum. As you can see, leaves quite a high amount of crop or stalk left on the field, which is nice to see. The combine running well there. I'm not sure what the yield will be like out of this, but I imagine we've got 2 relatively big fields of it, so it's looking good. Now, we have to decide what we're going to do with this. The price isn't perfect, but we don't really have anywhere to store it unless we're going to bag it all. So that's a question for Args and I to decide, but for now, let's watch them combining. Right, we're loading up with a full trailer load here. What we'll do, we'll wait for it to be 100%, but we'll run this down to the shop, and then I think we'll leave Args to do the combining and maybe go and do a little bit of cultivating. But I think one more load out of the combine will fill us up with this trailer, and then we will leave Args to it. Fetch you to Args.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I might wait until this trailer's full, unload it for you, and then I might go and jump in and do a little bit of cultivating.
Oh, okay. You didn't want to harvest the other field?
Well, I could do.
It's up to you. I don't mind carrying on here if you want to do some cultivating.
Well, I'll tell you finish this field and let me know how you're getting on, and then I'll we can either do a swapsies or we can keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah, okay.
I'm totally flexible.
Sounds good.
Okay, Args here with another load. It should take us close to being full. If not, we'll just keep going anyway and unload it, so we can get on and do some other stuff. But we're at 80, coming up to 85% now. 98%. Perfect. Right. We'll get this into the sell point and see what's what with it. Right, unload point. Let's watch the money go up, shall we? Wowee, 11,000 bucks. That's not bad at all. And we've got, I would say, probably another 2 trailer loads worth. So that's good money. That's good money, and it's not at its most expensive either. We just don't have anywhere to store it. So if we'd held on to that for a little bit longer, we would have been very much in the money. But we'll take that. Add that to the potatoes. As soon as we get those sorted, we'll be making some good money. Right, let's pop this just off the road here. Dogs can access it. I will jump back in my tractor. We'll go and grab that little cultivator. Have a little start with that. And if Args wants to swap over from the combining, we can do that as well. So there we go. Let's have another quick, close look up at this conversion from Pleasant View. He's even put his little logo on it there. Nice to see. Lovely old Ford logos. He's done a really good job of this. It looks great. So congratulations, mate. Love what you're doing. I will put a link to this in the description below so you can access it.
Argsy FSG.
Go ahead, mate.
I'll finish that field. What do you want to do?
I'm just lapping the edge of this first field with the cultivator, but happy to come down and take over from you if you want, mate, and you can do this.
Oh, I don't mind. I'm happy to carry on here if you want to have a play with that.
I'll tell you what, I'll do the headlands and then I'll give you a shout and you can do the up and downs if you want.
Sure. Sounds good.
Cool. There we go. We'll get the edges of the field nice and tidy for Args, and then he can have a play on the up and down rows. This is really nicely done, this cultivator. I am overlapping the edge of the field a little bit here, I am aware of that, but it'll all get done in the end. Don't like leaving scrappy edges, so at least by doing it this way we know we'll capture all the edges of the field. Okay, that was good fun. This is a lovely little mod. Most impressed with it. But what we'll do now, we will close off this edge here, and we will let Argsy come and have a play with it. It is very therapeutic just driving around a field cultivating. Very nice indeed. There we go. What we'll do, we'll square off this edge for him so he doesn't have to do this little corner as well. And then we'll head down, we'll take over from him in the combine. Oh, he's making good progress here. He is making good progress. And we'll spin this around. We'll head over to him. We'll let him know we'll take over. FSG to Args.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm here to take over, and you can go and have a play with that very nice little cultivator from Pleasant View.
Oh, nice. I look forward to giving it a whirl. Right, I'll leave this here for you then. Just as I miss a strip, make it look like it was your fault.
Thanks, mate.
You're welcome.
Like the Argsy signature. About 10 little bits left.
You can come back and get it. We'll have some of the viewers will have kittens if we don't harvest that little bit.
I know, right? The old OCD crowd will be very upset.
They will be.
No, I will definitely collect that.
All right.
Right, there we go. Straight into the combine. And we're off, moving quite quickly here. There's almost a full load in the tractor as well, so we're doing quite well. Won't take us too long to finish this, I don't think.
Cold into the fire.
XG.
Hello, Args.
That was good timing. You've left my little row of shame though.
I know, I've left one tiny bit of crop there as well by your tractor.
I'll hop out of the way for you. We can't have that being left lying around. Never hear the end of it.
I know, right? I'll go and get your row of shame too. So there we go. We'll just grab this little embarrassment, Argsy's embarrassment as they call it, and we will get the last of this sorghum in here. But that's made us a bit of money actually. 53,800 in the bank at the moment, plus whatever's in this trailer. That's not bad at all. We'll run the combine back to the yard, give it a quick wash. We'll unloads that, and then we'll have a little chat, but I think we'll probably call it there for this episode. Once again, lots of work done. Shame we missed out on the potatoes, but we'll have a look at that and work out what's gone wrong there. Get that sorted for hopefully the next episode. But another useful and practical and busy episode. Right, let's give this a little bit of a wash. It is looking rather dirty. It's done quite a lot of work. Those two sorghum fields were big fields. Quite enjoyed combining that sorghum actually. It's not a crop I've done a lot on the game so far, so nice to do something a little bit different. We'll get this clean while we wait for Args to come back. Then we'll have a little chat.
Well, mate, can't say everything went smoothly, but we got a lot done again still.
We did. Yeah, getting that sorghum off was good, and it's given us a nice little bit of extra in the bank.
Always like having extra in the bank. I can go spend it sometime.
Yes, indeed. We'll sort the potato problem out this week, I'm sure, and we'll come back fighting with that one next week.
Yep, and we'll probably find the other potato paddock will be ready to harvest too.
Yes, indeed. So, might be a potato-heavy week next week. Hope that doesn't put the viewers off.
Everyone wants to see you doing potatoes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, for some strange reason. I think they like seeing me in pain.
That's good practice, these small fields, when we get to the big ones for you.
Yes, indeed. All right, mate. That was, as always, a very fun episode.
Indeed. You have a nice week, and I'll catch you next Sunday, no doubt.
Yep, you too. I'll see you soon.
Catch you later.
Cheers. So there you go, folks. Another day done. Another bunch of work done on No Man's Land. We are still making some cracking progress on here. Developing things as time goes on. I guess that leaves nothing else from me than to say have a lovely week ahead, and I will see you when I see you. Take care. Bye for now.